You should totally start like that. That's fun. Hi.
Hi.
So, Tales of Nothing Ordinary. Here we go.
Oh, God.
I'm Holly.
I'm Chris.
It's just us. There's some...
And Paw Patrol.
And Paw Patrol. Always Paw Patrol. Yeah, so it's us, and we are currently traveling with 5 of our 6 little people. The tiny humans we created.
Little freeloaders.
For sure.
Horrible investments. Horrible investments.
So thinking about, not horrible investments, but investments and tiny people. Investments and tiny people. So back in 2011, right? Is when we bought our house.
Yes.
We bought our bricks and sticks, as they call it.
That's what they call it.
That's what they call it. We bought our home then in 2011.
I would call it a sticks and bricks house, but you know.
Sticks and bricks, yes. Did I say it backwards?
No, that was so. Okay. Let's restart.
Restart. We're only a minute and a half in. We should just keep rolling. It's episode 1.
Yeah, I'll edit this out.
Okay.
But I want to start with the house.
Okay. Where do you want to
Start
start?
when we met.
Okay. I like that. How you stood me up?
Lies.
You stood me up.
Okay, so how we met? We were talking on MySpace.
MySpace, you guys.
I was
Way
moving.
back.
I was moving to
This is like-
Florida.
2006?
Yes.
2006.
I was moving to Florida from Georgia,
In the ALT.
from the ALT, and we were talking on MySpace, and I was working one evening, and she sent me a message
Said something to
that
the
I
effect
received
of,
the next day of, hey,
let's go have dinner.
meet. Let's have dinner at Chili's.
At Chili's.
And then I read the next message. It said,
From the
hey, I'm here.
neighborhood. I was there, you guys. I was
And
there.
then I read another message that said, I don't appreciate you standing me up.
I stood there, y'all, for like 30 minutes.
Y'all, I got the message the next day. I was working. I was not available to go dinner. I never said, yeah, let's do that.
I
I'll
swear
be
he did.
there.
I
It's
swear
cool.
he did.
Did not. Did not. Later on, to prove this,
Yes.
I pulled up the messages. I
Yes.
pulled up MySpace
Yes.
and screenshotted all of the messages.
We did. We had it.
And guess what? I never responded to her until the next day when I was like, hey, I didn't get this. I was working. Sorry. But it worked out.
It
'cause
worked out. We ended up at,
We went to Bellevue Pizza
we went to Bellevue Pizza.
the following week, I think. Something like that.
And,
Bellevue Pizza was
I think it was
closed.
a few weeks later. I definitely was a little slower to move. But yeah, stood in Bellevue Pizza parking lot and it was closed. So I met this dude on the internet and I'm standing in the parking lot.
Well, you never got out. You were
No,
still, you were
I
in
was
your
like,
car.
I was in my car.
I pulled
I'm
up
like,
next to you and said, hey,
Hey,
it's closed.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let's go to Sunny's.
let's go to Sunny's.
So we went to Sunny's.
Oh.
And we walked in, and she was like, why are you here? And I was like, to get murdered, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
No.
But, I don't know. If it's a murder plot, it's been a long and painful one. So,
I think you said something to the effect
it's
of,
been a very cruel... Wait, no. I'm sorry. A very
you're
enjoyable...
pretty and I'm here to make you laugh or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Something like that.
You made a joke.
I drink and know things. I said it first.
You said it first.
But, anyways. So that's how we met.
Yes, I love it. And we truly, that was,
We weren't apart from that day forward.
no,
We were pretty much together every day.
that was April Fool's.
It was April Fool's. We met on April 1st, 2006.
Yes. So, woohoo.
Good times.
Great time.
So that was the beginning.
That was the
The
beginning.
true beginning
Yes.
of Nothing Ordinary.
Yes. Truly, because in all actuality, that's when, probably around 2006 or 2007 is when I had that T-shirt that said "Nothing Ordinary" that I gave you.
You know what's funny?
What?
I just realized
What's you realize?
that we have the camera on the ring light.
And the ring light's turned around backwards.
You can't make this up.
Listen. We are pro parents. Pro parents. We are not pro technical yet.
Yeah.
Yet. We'll learn.
Yeah.
Give us a learning curve.
So we have a ring. Guys, y'all can't see this,
You can't see
but
it.
we're
it's-
looking at our camera that's in a ring light.
Yeah.
The ring light
I had it
is
on
facing
first, I
that
promise.
way.
But anyways.
It's not on either. Yeah.
So we
how we
like
roll.
to laugh a lot. We like to travel.
We don't take things seriously.
We do not take things seriously. We try not to.
It's too short.
Life is way too short to be that serious. Yes. So we met and we dated for a long time.
Did you have to take notes on this?
I took notes because
See,
we've
I
traveled
know
a
right.
lot. We travel a lot and we've covered a lot of ground over the years.
Yeah.
You
Man,
know?
we traveled. God, we used to. So when we met, we would travel.
We did a lot of day trips.
Day trips would begin in the morning at, I don't know, 10, 11, whatever time we got up.
Yeah.
And
not early risers.
We're not early risers. And we would drive across Florida. We
Yes.
would drive everywhere.
North, south, east, west.
We would drive to Georgia. We would drive to the Panhandle. We would drive to Sanibel from Ocala. We would drive.
How would we get there? Like, what was our
backwards.
thought process?
We would just. I would basically say north, south, east, or west. And
Right.
we would drive.
Yeah.
You know.
We would come to an intersection and you would look at me and go left, right, or straight.
And she'd casually look around, not knowing anywhere. Like, I knew where I had a general idea of.
He had an
Of where we
idea.
were.
I was usually just passenger princessing it. And
Oh yeah. Oblivious and just right. Yes, ma'am. Let's go.
yeah. Whatever direction felt good.
Whatever direction felt good.
Yeah. So we tend to apply that a lot.
We found some amazing stuff that way.
We really have. We have found so many pizza places. We're foodies. We like to eat. We would drive for good food, you guys. People think we're a little
Straight up
cuckoo for
drive
that, but
3 hours for good french fries. Swear to you, promise.
Breakers
Done it.
Burgers.
Hour and a half to New Smyrna for Breakers Burgers. Fried mac and cheese. I mean, now listen, they're
Yes.
fried mac and cheese. It's straight up. It is a canned product. It is a frozen product
it's
that
a
they fry.
frozen-
Sorry,
Came in a
Breakers.
box.
Straight up. Love you guys.
Love it.
But they have these little triangular fried mac and cheese bites, and I don't know what they do to them, but they're so good.
They're so delicious. But what I love about Breakers,
Their burgers are.
their burgers are amazing. Truly fantastic.
Their
They have
specialty burgers are legit awesome.
their menu is full specialty, like
Burgers.
of burgers. They have a bar that is full service. It's delicious. Lots of yummy tropical drinks are my favorite usually.
On the beach. You're sitting there
On the beach.
on the beach. On the drive
On
on
the
the
beach,
beach.
on the
So you
beach.
can actually drive onto the beach, park there, walk up, have a burger, have a drink, walk back out, play in the sand.
a lot of
There's a
fun.
nice park right there next to it as well. So in the evening, there's plenty of parking there usually. And when you get done, you can walk the shops that are right there in New Smyrna. It's Smyrna,
local-
right? That's yeah.
Not too far
Um,
from where we're at now.
No, just it's an hour and a half south.
Yeah.
Hour and 45 south.
Not too bad. Not too bad. One of our
so-
favorite spots there.
Worth the drive. Worth the
Definitely
drive.
worth the drive.
All
That
the
was-
shops and everything. There's a couple of little there's just cool stuff there.
Definitely.
A great place to check out.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
Great bars if you're just all with adult friends.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. We've met up with a couple of other couples and friends when we've gone out in that area.
Yeah, bar hopping there.
Bar hopping there, some pubs that were
Oh,
some
yeah.
good. Had some yummy treats there.
Yeah, good ice cream.
Oh, yes. Oh, you want to talk about yummy ice cream? What
I mean-
comes to mind?
Oh well, of course, Sub-Zero.
Of course,
It's
Zero.
the best.
Yes.
and I know ice cream. I'm a fat kid.
So Sub-Zero, I'm pretty sure, showed up on Shark Tank a while back.
I think they were on Shark Tank.
I think they were. And so we have one in the state of Florida. We actually
have a couple.
in the state of Florida.
There's a
Excuse
few.
me. Yes.
There's 3 that I'm aware of, and they're all down in the Siesta. There's one in Siesta Key.
Right.
That was our first one.
Right.
So Sub-Zero ice cream, what they do, they have the liquid ingredients for their ice cream.
Liquid nitrogen.
It is no, they have the liquid ingredients. They take their base, the base of the ice cream, which they have dairy and non-dairy. They have a ton of different stuff. They have sherbets, I think.
I think when we initially discovered them, we liked that option for Zoe's
yes.
allergies at the time.
They had a dairy-free ice cream that actually tasted good.
They did.
Like it didn't taste like chalk. A lot of them taste like chalk. So we were down there. So this place, you order and they actually pump the liquid base of ice cream into a bowl, and then they add whatever ingredients you want, and then they pour liquid nitrogen into it and flash freeze it while they stir it. And it is the best ice cream. It is so smooth. Just the variety of flavors you can get, the different bases you can get. Oh, it's just so good.
Delicious. And that one's Siesta
Worth
Key.
the drive.
Worth the drive.
Siesta
there.
Key, Sarasota.
Sarasota.
I think that's where I think the ones that I know of are in Siesta Key and Sarasota.
Kind of in that general area.
I think there's 2 off the beach and 1 on the beach.
If we're
right
wrong,
there.
we're sorry. We'll fact check this and we'll put a little update.
Correct
there.
down below.
Yes.
But pretty sure we're right. We'll try to tag
Try to give you
Sub-Zero.
that information.
Sub-Zero's. We love supporting small businesses. You know,
Local
don't get me wrong.
businesses.
When chains are doing it right, man, we'll absolutely like. Carrabba's is a chain that we love.
Yes.
You know that we eat often. There's Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
They have 0 calories.
I
That's a
love
lie.
this in Chick-fil-A.
But still, Chick-fil-A is amazing. Our family always eats Chick-fil-A. But so those are chains that those are good chains that we enjoy eating at. But we really like to support the small mom and pops.
The small mom and pops, and I think we'll talk about one more, and then maybe skirt along to something else. But we can't ignore Gainesville.
There's lots of good stuff in Gainesville.
There's lots of great stuff in Gainesville.
What are you referring to? Satchels?
Oh yes.
Okay, yeah. Satchels.
Satchels.
So we have traveled the Florida. We have traveled all over the Southwest or Southeast. Southwest. We're going to the Southwest.
We'll get
We've
there
traveled all
eventually.
over the Southeast, from New York, Pennsylvania, extensively. Well, pretty much everywhere south.
The eastern coast down.
Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, the Carolinas, Tennessee, Alabama, limited.
Minimum.
I have explored more
You've
of
done
Alabama
more
than
in
you.
Alabama.
But yeah, so we like good pizza. That's our thing. We love pizza. Our whole family enjoys a great pie.
It's so delicious.
So the best pizza that in our family that we enjoy the most is Satchels. Satchels is a place in Gainesville,
Yes.
Gainesville, Florida.
Go Gators.
You know, they were good in the past. Anyways, but they do have good pizza. Okay, so the guy in
They have
Gainesville,
great
the Gator
pizza.
family knows how to make pizza.
They have a very eclectic environment.
Oh God, yeah. They so walking around the place is so enjoyable.
It really is. It's
Go
definitely an
there,
experience.
order a pie, and then walk around, and the time will fly. They have just an eclectic place. It's very hard to describe without sounding people going, "Do you really want to eat there?"
Yes.
So
Yes.
you have to. It's a place that has
do.
to be
There's
described.
an airplane.
Or has to. They have a plane in the back.
There's an airplane.
Yeah. I mean, it's stationary. It doesn't exactly fly. If
You
it
can
does,
pretend.
If it does, guys, the winds are kicking up pretty good.
Just pretend. It'll be okay.
Don't. Yeah, pretend.
Okay, so that's Satchels. That's Gainesville.
Great pizza.
Great
Best
pizza.
This stuff that I like that they do. They make their own Coke. Well, excuse me. They make their own
Cola.
carbonated
Cola
beverages.
Cola is what they
The
call it.
colas. Yes.
Reminds me of Super Troopers. Cola.
A liter of cola.
Liter of cola.
So yeah. So They make their own drinks. I really enjoy that. I love that.
Yes,
They
they're delicious.
quite literally serve pizza, cake,
The chocolate
and
cake
drinks.
is.
no breadsticks. They have salads.
The salads are really like I'm not a rabbit.
Yeah.
I don't eat it.
The
but
salads are really made out of lettuce, which is an item that we don't choose to consume.
usually eat.
That
But
is the
it's
food
really good.
that our food
I
eats.
promise. I've been there with other people and I see them order it and they devour it and it's amazing. So go look for yourself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or order a pizza. Like,
I would order a pizza.
order a pizza.
Yes. Okay, so as we continue our Tales of Nothing Ordinary, we'll keep sharing some of our places that we have explored and yummy little mom and pop places and hole in the walls, because those are the places that we really enjoy finding and exploring for ourselves. So if you know of something like that, by all means,
Heck yeah, man. Listen.
make your
we are
recommendations, because we're all
about-
ears.
So we're in St. Augustine right now.
Yes.
We're currently stationary in St. Augustine for the next, I don't know, 10 months or so, or until we leave, or until we stay. I don't know. We don't know. That's the cool thing about our life. We don't know.
I don't know. We know that.
When we came here on a week's notice.
Yes.
I
We
had
should
no
tell
job
that
when I
story. It's a good. I mean, we're here.
Yeah, I guess we can. I mean, sure. Yeah, so we were in Ocala. I had pretty much felt like we were supposed to be in Ocala. And I was working for a man that I love to death. He's a great guy. If you're ever in Ocala, you need a good physician. He's a concierge physician. It's kind of like it's a great thing. You don't deal with insurance. They don't take insurance. It's a cash pay thing. It's a
It's a different way of doing
membership-based program
medical business.
that he charges you a fee for the year, and you see him whenever you're sick. You call him. He's available 24/7 via phone, and his office hours are pretty open, and he can usually fit you in. If you're sick, he'll come see you. You know, he takes care of his people. He's a good provider that actually cares about his people and actually takes care of them. So if you're in Ocala, you need a physician. Todd Panzer Medicine. They also have a pediatric side. Tony is an amazing nurse practitioner. That's the pediatrician. She's awesome. Highly recommend those guys. So anyway, so we're in Ocala. I was not planning on leaving.
Nope.
I was planning on staying in Ocala for the time being. I did not feel led to leave.
No.
However, our son decided to move to Jacksonville. And we decided that we like St. Augustine, and we talked about going, and I applied to a place called MedTrust here in Jacksonville. I actually never finished the application.
Never finished the application.
I typed in my name and stuff in the application, and then I closed it because
I got distracted. It was late.
I was happy where I was, you know. And evidently, God or the world or the universe, whatever you believe, and decided that we were moving to St. Augustine. The following day, I got a call and a phone interview there on the spot and a job offer.
Wow. Yeah.
We then came up here to St. Augustine. We started shopping for RV parks. We were not in the RV.
You're backwards.
Huh?
We shopped for RV parks first.
You're correct. We did. We
We-
shopped for RV parks before I got the
Before you even applied for a job.
application. Yeah, before I applied, and we found one that we decided on, and we decided to move. We actually went ahead and put a deposit on a year lease up here
Signed a year lease
with no job.
with no job.
I was confident that I could get one.
Yeah.
But the way it happened, then I applied. Then that happened. Phone interview. Immediately offered a job
Yes.
as a medic, and
Can we pause for a second there and just say, like, wow. We explored RV parks. We went to probably five parks in the area. something like that.
Yeah, something along those lines. Maybe 6.
Maybe 6.
But there were a few that I didn't.
There were a few
think
that were
really-
totally off par, and they weren't even gonna. They didn't check any of our boxes. This one, all my boxes, I think.
Yes.
It was great. And so we were here. We saw our site. We picked our site. We kind of picked our neighbors a little bit. Met some people that eventually did become our neighbors for a time, and had a really good friendship there.
Great people.
Great people.
I'm sure they're going to be back in their lives.
I think so too. Yeah. So we made this arrangement to come here, decided we're going to live here for a year, went home that night, laid our heads on our pillows and said we don't have a job. What are we doing? Okay, we've got some faith here. We knew we were supposed to move. That was pretty clear. And St. Augustine became clearer and clearer. Like you said, when Josh moved to Jacksonville to be with my grandmother and help her as she ages, that it just made sense. It made sense for us to come a little bit closer to be able to help them as well. And speaking to the faith aspect of, we signed a lease, didn't have a job, and then you very much so put an application in partially, took a phone call probably a few hours later.
No, it was the next day.
The next day. And you were offered a job. Not only did that job hire you very quickly, like you started a week later.
Yeah.
Your hours were good.
They were willing to work with whatever hours we wanted.
They were willing to work with you. Your pay was good.
It was the same as they basically matched the pay that I made as a topped out fire medic with Hernando County Fire Rescue.
Yeah. So
I'm making more as just a paramedic doing private EMS than I did as a absolute topped out, maxed out firefighter to paramedic with Hernando County Fire Rescue. Hey, but can you do what, buddy?
can you
Can
play
you go
with
play with the girls? Yeah, that's fine, buddy. Go play with the girls.
So yeah, the job.
That's our 4-year-old. He's feral.
was for you. For you, lined up beautifully. Enjoyed it. Went on night shift.
Started on nights.
Started on night.
Been on nights for the last couple months.
Right. How's that
Thought
gone?
I liked it at first.
We did.
But then the sleep started catching up with me. Because I wasn't sleeping enough.
No.
So I was coming home and crashing and sleeping for 3-4 hours and then getting up and going about our days. And I can do that for a month or two.
Right.
And then I started getting
We
exhausted.
saw the decline pretty quick. Like you said, after about a month,
Yeah.
it went from 3 or 4 hours of sleep and I'm ready to go to
Sleeping all day.
all day.
And then on my days off, I was getting off at 6 a.m. and I was sleeping until 6 p.m. And then I was getting up for a couple hours and then I was going back to bed. Like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
So, we're going back to days now.
Yeah, I'm back to days.
So, we're going to be working days. Love the schedule, really do.
I'm very grateful for that.
Company that I'm grateful for the company. They've done right so far, and I hope they continue to do so.
I know. I dig it. So that's kind of how we got here. There's a lot on the in between that we'll share. Anything you want to add?
No. Other than that, things work out.
Things always work out the way they're supposed to.
They do. We have choices, and I don't believe that anywhere along the way we made a wrong choice or a right choice. We just made a choice. We made the choice to come here, and I think it was a good choice.
I think we were supported when we made that choice.
Yeah, I think we could have made the choice to stay, and it would have been okay. It just, things would have been different. It's okay. But really happy we're here, and happy to be starting the Nothing Ordinary. Again.
So what are your goals with Nothing Ordinary, Chris?
So, we are a family of nothing ordinary.
We are.
We tend to believe in self-reliance,
Yeah.
self-sufficiency.
Mm-hmm.
I believe people should be eclectic. I believe people should know things.
Mm-hmm.
I think that every individual should be able to go and change their oil in their car,
Mm-hmm.
and change a tire, and shoot a gun, and soothe a baby,
This is a baby.
and take care of medical wounds or trauma, and stop bleeding, and do CPR, and know how to differentiate. He's having a stroke. Between he's having a heart attack.
Right.
Between he's having an anaphylactic reaction. I think people should know those things. I think people should know how to balance a checkbook, how to tie a tie. I think people should know things. And I don't feel that our society and our schools and our parents are teaching those things these days.
I would agree. I think in Nothing Ordinary, we've always tried to make the right choice, tried to do what's best for our family
Absolutely.
as a unit together, and sometimes it looks like doing things just the way everybody else does. Sometimes it doesn't.
That's right.
So, our Nothing Ordinary, I think will cover lots of topics, from parenting to general adult education and relationships to
The why.
the why. The why. What is your why?
The why of why are you doing things? Why? What are you living for? First of all,
Ooh.
the why is a question that is a universal question that is
Many people
good for a
ask.
lot of things. Why do you exist? That's a big question. Okay, now let's go to little questions. Why can I not swim after? As a child, let's go back. As a child, I was told that I had to wait an hour after eating to go swim again.
Right.
Why?
Because you get cramps.
That's nonsense, though. Total nonsense. I was told
That's what I
so
was
much
told, too.
stuff as a child that was complete and utter nonsense. I have seen people in my family that repeat utter nonsense. They don't know why. They don't know what it is. They just heard it one time and they want to repeat it. And they heard it one time and it's fact. So why? Why are we doing this? Why can my kids not go outside and play? Why can I not homeschool my kids? Why can I not sell my house and go track my RV?
Why not?
Why can I not cut my hair? Why can I not
I like it.
do my hair blue or blonde or whatever else? Or grow it back out? Or why
Let it
am I
grow
not
out.
free? I'm rambling.
You are rambling. That's okay. You're Nothing Ordinary. You're also going to work on the RV a little bit.
Yes, we're going to be remodeling the RV.
So we've done some remodeling already, and we put in some mini splits. What else did we do? We did the entertainment hall too.
We are currently in a 2015.
14.
Is it a 14?
Yep.
I am so sorry. I know. Regardless, we're in a Cyclone toy hauler.
Love our
It's a
toy
Heartland
hauler.
Cyclone toy hauler. It is a 4100 model.
Yes.
It is a 47-foot overall, I believe, total end-to-end, fifth wheel with 3 slides. We have 1.5
How many
baths.
axles?
3. It's a 3-axle.
3 axles.
So
2.5
we've
bath.
modified it a little bit so far. We've added 3 mini split ACs
Right.
to it.
Is
We've
it cold?
we had to have cold.
Yeah.
And we wanted to fish it too. We
Truly.
long-term plans for this RV is to remodel it, run it completely on solar, and be able to boondock for an extended period of times.
What is boondocking, Grace?
Boondocking is not hooking up to any RV park. Basically, parking with no hookups, no water, no sewer, no electricity.
Total.
But I want to
Off-gridness.
have water, sewer, and electricity.
Right.
So we have
Keep
a
doing
large
that.
capacity of black water. That's the toilet water. We have a large capacity of gray water. That's the shower and sink water. And we have a large capacity of fresh water on this RV. We also have a 4-stage water filtration system, so we can pretty much fill up from anywhere we want to. The 4-stage water filtration system also has a water softener on it. And then after that, for our drinking water, we have a reverse osmosis with a 4-stage system with that. So
That was something you were really,
well, when we're
it was important to you.
yeah, I mean,
Tremendously.
because my family, I want a good, healthy water supply for our family. Because water, we don't think about water supply until we don't have it, right?
Right.
So that's a problem.
Yes.
we don't think about water until you're in Flint, Michigan,
Yeah.
or until the water supply has an issue and there's a pool water notice, and then we think about it, but we don't think about it until then. So I wanted to be able to fill up from anywhere, and I wanted the ability to do that. So, gosh, I'm rambling again. Anyways, I added the filters, and I can fill up out of any pond anywhere I want to. All I have to do is have a submersible pump, and I can fill that up and dump it in my tank, and we're good to go. The filter's after the tank, so I can put dirty water in the tank, and I can have mold and stuff in the tank. It's not a big deal, because it's going to go through. I mean, don't get me wrong, we clean the tank still.
Right.
But if garbage gets in my tank, it's fine. The filter is after the tank. So,
It's good.
it's good.
So we did the mini splits, we did the drinking water, the filters, we did the entertainment center.
Yeah, we redid the entertainment center.
the fireplace.
So, the fireplace was small, and 2014, it was an older unit.
Right.
Small TVs. We don't do well with small TVs.
Big ones.
So currently in the living room,
We
have
love
a-
doing movie nights with the kids, so
yeah, we have a 2 big TV right now. We have a 70-inch TV in there
I'll have to change that up.
now. That's getting changed to probably like a 55. The 70's too big. But either way, we did shiplap going up behind the fireplace. We changed out the small fireplace to a nice big, it's a 48-inch wide fireplace. And then we
Changes
have the
colors.
It changes colors. The kids like it. The kids want to play with it.
It's fun.
And then we have the mini split above everything. And it's kind of a clean look. We have one shelf there that we put books on. That's it.
Very nice. I like it.
We also opened up so formerly there was a sliding door
To the
going
garage.
into the garage.
We call it the garage, but it's actually the kids' room.
It's actually the girls' room.
The girls' room.
So we removed the sliding glass door and everything there because it was a partition, which is what you need when you're using a toy hauler as a toy hauler and actually
Right.
hauling things with gasoline in the back. It's vented in the garage, but we don't haul anything. We don't haul anything with gas lean in it. So we have that opened up, and so it opens up our living room.
More open air concept.
More of an open air concept. You can have that in RV.
Yes.
And then in the garage we have 4 twin beds in the garage.
That was the other major modification, was the beds.
Yeah, we mounted on the Happy Jack lifts. We removed the sofas and the other stuff that comes with the Happy Jack, and I went in and framed up bed supports for 2 XL twins on either Happy Jack. So there's 4 beds there now. We can raise them to the ceiling during the day whenever the kids aren't in the back,
So everyone to play underneath.
and during the night we drop them down to floor level basically, and they can easily crawl in and out. And they also sleep north and south now with the RV.
Right.
So before the
Less
Happy Jacks,
tumbling out.
the Happy Jack beds are east and west with the trailer, like sideways, and if you roll, you can roll out onto the floor.
Right.
Which is bad because they're
a long
like
drop.
4 foot, 5 foot, 6 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
So
I don't
we
wanna do
moved the
that.
beds to north-south. So now if they roll into the wall or into the other bed. That's
Yeah.
cool. So, and there's a little bit of a safety gap there too.
True. And the kids seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, they enjoy it. And then number 5 sleep in the loft, which has plenty of room there.
So when we traveled back in 2022, initially, we traveled with all 6, and our oldest at the time was 17 and then turned 18, and he was up in the loft at that time. And it's been a good little spot. It's a little nook that was always kind of taking it over now and enjoys it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little privacy curtain.
Gives her a little bit of time, a little bit of space away.
It does. She's, what, 12, 11?
She's 11. She'll be 12 in November.
It's crazy. It's wild.
Wow.
All right.
It's nothing ordinary.
That is nothing ordinary. I think that's enough for now.
That's enough for now?
That's episode 1. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Cut. Right. Oh, I've got a crap. Oh,
Cramp? Let me kiss it.
yeah, I want you.